Hello everyone, Caitlyn Jenner, the American television personality and also a transgender activist, has officially announced her 2021 run for governor for the governor's race of the Golden State of California, which is my home state. And in my home state of California, we are currently having a 2021 special governor recall election with Gavin Newsom as our current governor facing a recall governor election. And a lot of people were actually surprised of her announcement that she's running, but I'm not that surprised actually. I'm not surprised because she is 71 years old, and it makes sense if she's going to run because she's giving it her last chance, because this is her last chance of going for a governor race because she is up there in age actually. Um, so it's basically her last chance to run for governor. Um, because she is up there in age. So I was not surprised if she was going to run. Also, I think she is one of the best candidates for the Republican Party in California running for governor because she is a transgender activist, and lots of Democrats in California would like that. Even though she's a Republican, they still would support a transgender activist. The question is, do I prefer her or Gavin Newsom? I actually didn't know her at all until she announced her run. Then I looked more into her. Now I don't know all her policies, um, and things she supports, but I do know her better than I did before. Um, and she did say she wanted to take down Gavin Newsom and clean up the mess he made in California, which sounds like something I would like. Um, Me as a Republican, conservative Republican, so I would prefer her, even though she is a transgender activist. I don't support that. I think she's still better than Gavin Newsom, but that's for sure. Um, so Gavin Newsom won the 2018 race by a solid margin by around 23%, and his approval rating among Democrat likely voters are at a 77%, independent voters at 49% for Gavin Newsom, and Republican voters by 18%, which overall isn't that bad for Gavin Newsom. He did lose some support um, when he after the election, after the 2018 election, Gavin Newsom did lose some support because they didn't like how he was running the state. For some people, um, he did face some attacks, but his approval rating isn't actually that bad. Me personally, as a conservative Republican, I don't like him, but I also don't hate him. I don't like Gavin Newsom, and I also don't hate Gavin Newsom. I still will prefer Caitlyn Jennifer overall, even though she is a transgender activist. I really still would support her, even though she is that. Just because she is um better candidate for me. Now, the only reason why I think Caitlyn Jenner could possibly do good is because even though she is a Republican, she is still a transgender activist, which is really surprising because not a lot of Republicans are like that. Which is uncommon, which Democrats do like, and she could even bring independents that voted for Gavin Newsom to go to her side. So at the end of the day, I like the choice of her running, and I do think if she loses, uh she she should be no longer in politics. So if she loses the race, then I think she should no longer be in politics and leave it. Um, because this is her last chance. Because she is up in age. So that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys agree with me in the comment section. Do you think she is a good candidate for the Republicans? What would she win? And tell me more things in the comments like that so I can reply. Um, Goodbye.